Hello, hello. I am Ana Maria from Vivanola, and we are here to talk about the fifth year anniversary of Casa Borrega, which will not only be a great celebration, but also a benefit for Guatemala for the victims of Volcán de Fuego. And we're here with one of the owners, Hugo Montero, and we're going to be talking about what's going to be happening that day.
Hi, Ana Maria. Thank you for the chance, for the opportunity to talk about it. Well, we're really proud of the fifth year of Casa Borrega. It has been a short, long journey, lots of satisfactions. Hard, yeah, it has been hard. But definitely the social and community mission that Casa Borrega had, besides to be a restaurant, it's he has been making some waves around town, and I'm very, very proud. Linda Stone, my partner, we're just really proud. This Friday, July the 6th, we're going to have a birthday bash, we're going to have food specials, we're going to have a 7-member band playing salsa, we're going to be dancing, and part of the earnings is going to go to Los Hermanos de Guatemala for the tragedy of the Volcán de Fuego. Casa Borrega has been always supporting the Latin community. We have been always supporting progressive causes like the environment. We always have been compromised to understand social issues, and we're here. Please come over. The party is going to start at 7 p.m., from 7 to 11 p.m., July the 6th, this coming Friday.
So the birthday was actually on the 4th of July, correct? But we're going to celebrate on the Friday night, so everybody can have their 4th of July celebrations, and then Friday come here and not only enjoy like a wonderful night. You said there was going to be bands inside, like live music inside, and also the big band outside for people to enjoy and dance there. And I also know there's going to be a special cocktail that night, and all the proceeds from that cocktail are going to the Guatemala victims of Volcán de Fuego. It's from Tres Agaves Tequila, so that's something else to add to that. We're going to have things in the patio.
I'm going to have gallo beer, so come over. We have music. Many of you maybe don't know Casa Borrega, but this is the most authentic that you can find in the New Orleans area. I am from Mexico City. I have been here in New Orleans for a long time, and always my vision to share part of my culture, part of my food with everybody. So the ones who never been in Casa Borrega, I hope that you will have a big surprise, and hope that you like us and come back.
And if you haven't been to Casa Borrega, it is located in Orita Castle, Haley.
Yeah.
And
1719 Orita Castle Haley. We are within 2 blocks from St. Charles, close to the Superdome. So we're centrally located in Central City, 1719 Orita Castle Haley.
And also to say something very special about Casa Borrega, I was talking to him earlier and I was telling him that I remember when Casa Borrega was pretty much the only thing open and operating in this area, which has, you guys were the pioneers in making this whole area change. And you can see it's not only like everything's kind of renewed, but the history is preserved, but it's beautiful and it's alive. And Casa Borrega was one of the first businesses that gave it a chance. Yeah. And I noticed outside, it not only says Casa Borrega Restaurant, but it says Latin American Cultural Center. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, through 5 years, 6 years now, we have been doing lectures, we have been doing fundraisings, we have been proclaimed the Latin American Center for the community. I understand we try to take many hats sometimes because we're a really good bar. We have 150 tequilas, 60 mezcals, so we have a really good bar program. We have a really good menu with authentic market street food from Mexico City. And we're a legit music venue. We have the best of Latin jazz. We do we do put together the Latin Jazz Festival. So We also do community services. We do some fundraisers that have to do with the Latin community. We always do that without the sponsors. It's part of the mission that Casa Borrega has, helping the environment, helping Latin culture, and having to do with the neighborhood. I know many people is a little bit skeptical about Central City. Central City has been changing so much, so much. It's a historical area, one of the first shopping areas for African Americans, and there's buildings from 1851. It's a very, very, very central city, close to St. Charles, close to the French Quarter, close to the business district, close to Metairie, close to the West Bank, close to the French Quarter. So we are really centrally located. Hope that you guys can come, and always has been a pleasure serving everyone. We have people from Colombia, we have people in Guatemala, we have people from Venezuela, Argentinians right now. We're in the World Cup, so we just finished to see the Croatian game. We have people from Croatia. It has been just a pleasure. 5 years, very happy, very proud. Thank you, Ana Maria.
And I know that really the environment is a big, big cause for you because of also the work of your wife, Linda, who is part of, is she a founder of the Green Project?
Yeah, she started with the Green Project 23 years ago. She's an architect, she's an urban planner. She was former director for Global Green, and the whole mantra of recycling and refurbishing and salvage materials is all over Casa Borrega. So we use pieces from different buildings all over New Orleans that they were discarded after Katrina. As a matter of fact, we just stopped giving straws, plastic straws.
I was going to mention that because we had a drink earlier, a delicious michelada, and he said we don't do straws anymore. My reaction was great. Yeah. It's perfect because that's a movement that's going all over the world. That it's very hard for people who live in the U.S. to understand because we have them available for everything, for things that don't even need it, like a coffee. The stirrers are completely unnecessary, and we get them every time we get a drink. So I think it's very special that you have this progressive mindset and that you decide we're not going to do straws to help the environment and to educate people who might not be thinking about that. And going back to what he was saying, when you walk into Casa Borrega, you feel the art, the artistic view, because it's so beautiful. There is posters, there is paintings, photographies. Like you can see behind us, this is a beautiful stage, well decorated. It's a beautiful place, and 5 years, this celebration is going to be so much fun, and we want to encourage everybody to come. Todo el mundo puede venir a celebrar los 5 años de Casa Borrega. Va a ser una noche llena de música, llena de diversión, y muy importante, va a ser una causa benéfica para la gente que sufrió en el volcán de Guatemala, en el volcán de Fuego. ¿Algo más que quiera agregar?
Yeah, many people has been telling me that as minorities, we don't understand too much about recycling. Well, I have to say to Latinos, we are the original recycling people because our countries, thanks to corruption and misfunction of our governments, we have the human element. But we always recycle. I mean, you remember when you used to go to the market and bring your own shopping bag, your grandma going with your grandma, going with your mom. We used to bring like the bottle for the sodas, you know, for the milk. You know, we always recycle. Plastic is a danger, it's a problem in this world, and I understand we might be not able to save this planet, but we can try. Un pequeño grano de arena siempre va a ayudar para hacer toda la arena que hay en el mar. Espero que puedan venir para Casa Borrega. Un abrazo para toda mi gente latina, y pues si no conocen Casa Borrega, pues vengan por acá. Será un placer servirlos.
Gracias a usted, Hugo. Thank you so much. Remember, Friday, July 6th, from 7 to 11 p.m., live music, special dinner menu, special cocktails, and a fundraiser for Guatemala. See you next time.
And Viva Nola. Viva Nola.